Just think about it. If you doubled your money in just a couple of months investing in meme stocks like AMC and GameStop, you too would be inclined to think that getting rich with investing is a piece of cake, when it's really more complicated than that. To get rich with investing, 3 elements need to be seen. If you do not have any of these 3, it's pretty difficult to get rich with investing. The first element to get rich with invest is luck. Now here is the point that social media is filled with people's success story who share their 100x and even 1000x gains within a couple of months using margins. So essentially they're using someone else's money to increase the risks, but they're also increasing the reward probability. As a beginner, you are more inclined to seeing those shiny stories that someone got 100x, 1000x profit in a couple of months. But most people do not look at the losers. Heck, I even made a video where I gained 3x profit within just a couple of days. In this video, I shared in which company I invested in and how much profit I got within these few days. You only get lucky so many times before you lose big. And not many people share their losses compared to their wins. Everyone wants to see the big fat gains and not many are willing to listen to the reality. And that reality is most people lose. Luck is very important in getting rich. But obviously one can go to a casino and put all of their chips on something and win big. But realistically speaking, your chances of losing are far more than winning. The second element to increase your chances of getting rich with investment is money. The more money you have to start with, the higher the chances of you getting rich. Example of 3 people investing different amounts but getting the same rate of return in the same investing time frame. The first invests 10,000 euros, the second invests 100,000 euros, and the third person invests 1 million euros. If they get 7% average rate of return per annum, the first two would not be able to live off their profits. But the third one would easily be able to do that, even if the profit was same in all 3 conditions. Many beginners do not have a large amount to get started with. In many cases, people are living from paycheck to paycheck, and in some cases, they are even in debt. So they already cannot use this element to their benefit. Then comes the third element to increase your chances of getting rich with investments, and that is time. If someone invests 100 euros per month and gets an average return of 7% per annum, they would need to invest for 60 years before they can get 1 million euros, which is the amount of most people consider having to be rich. If you consider inflation, this 1 million euros in 60 years would be round about 300,000 euros in terms of buying power compared to today. When it comes to time, many people start thinking about saving and investing in their 40s or even their 50s. And in this game, the earlier you start, the better. I would consider myself as an example. I started pretty late in my investment journey and I bought my first stock a couple of months before my 30th birthday. Even though I had been earning a decent amount since a couple of years, but I had been keeping most of my savings in a current account. But it's not all gloomy. Investing is the cornerstone for building wealth. There is one thing that you can optimize to build your wealth and to make you rich, and that's your savings rate. The more you can save and invest, the better the chances of you getting rich. On the point of investing, one can also invest in themselves. If you invest in yourself and as a result, you are able to get a higher paying job, you can increase your savings rate and reduce the time you need to get rich. If you have some money saved, you can utilize that saving and perhaps get that higher education, which might increase the chances of you earning twice or even more than what you are earning right now. Or use that saving to start a side hustle, which could eventually lead to your main thing. Who knows? There are many things that come between you starting your investing journey and becoming rich. The more you have saved and invested, the closer you are towards your financial freedom. I have a video here where I talk about how much you need to invest in order to retire early. Alright, thanks so much for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Bleib gesund.